Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay, and today we're actually doing some really fun things because 2 videos ago I talked about how I had a doctor's appointment, and during that doctor's appointment I was diagnosed with an anxiety disorder, which is both good and bad. Bad because obviously I wish I didn't have one, but good because I've been feeling really crazy and it's nice to be able to put a name to what I've been dealing with. So since that happened, I was put on an anxiety medication, and that medication has been absolutely kicking my butt. It's been making me so sick. I've just been a roller coaster of emotions trying to adjust to being on it. My doctor warned me that that was going to happen, and I am starting to kind of balance out now a little bit, but because I've been dealing with all of this and I have just been so anxious, I've had a really hard time picking up the camera. And you know, I try to stay ahead on my videos. I like to have them filmed. I like to stay 2 ahead, really, if I'm able to, and I'm totally behind. I don't have any content ready to be put up. So I thought to try and ease myself back into it, I would just do something that will bring me joy. And so we have a few really fun things that we're gonna do today to try and talk myself into filming. And we're starting by going to Starbucks. I just left Walmart, had to pick up a few things, and now I'm in the Starbucks drive-thru, and they just came out with their fall stuff, their fall menu items. I'm not a pumpkin spice latte girl. I mean, they're good, but it's not my go-to. They have an apple crisp macchiato that is just my favorite fall drink. Oh, I love those, and I can't wait. I've been craving them now that it's kind of starting to get fallish again. And so that's what we're in line for. I'm going to grab that, and then I'll talk about what else we have in store today. This line is taking absolutely forever, so I thought I'd stop back in really quickly while I'm waiting and show you something that I picked up at Walmart. I went to Walmart to get a car mount tripod because I don't film in my car very often and I want to be able to do it safely. So this way I'm not even using my phone, I'm using my GoPro. So I have it mounted up so that it's not in my way and I can talk to you and still safely drive. So I went in there for that. I bought some more canning jars and some more vinegar because I've been canning my butt off. And I just happened to walk by the candle aisle, which is so dangerous. And I thought, I wouldn't mind having some fall candles in my house. So they had these really cute ones. They were on clearance. This one says, let's give them pumpkin to talk about. And it smells so good. It says pumpkin, nutmeg, and cinnamon, and this was $6. And then I'm assuming from the same collection, I had to get this one. This one says the struggle is real. And considering the reason we're filming this today, I couldn't agree more. The struggle is real. Plus it did smell really good. This one is baked apples and cinnamon. This one doesn't look as fallish, but it's still a fall scent. And yeah, so 12 bucks for a couple of really cute candles. All right, well, I know that I bought the tripod and everything, but I had to get on the highway and I still wasn't very comfortable filming and driving at the same time. So anyway, we're at our first destination and I have waited to take a sip of this baby so that we could do it together, because this is my first fall drink of the year and I am so excited. Again, this is the apple crisp macchiato, and I always get it iced. I have had it hot. It's not my favorite. Unfortunately, it's like not very well mixed together, and I don't really have any way to really do that. So we're just gonna go for it. So cinnamony. It does need to be mixed together though. I'm missing some flavors here. So good. If you always get the pumpkin spice latte, that's fine, but try the apple crisp macchiato too because it's so good. All right, we are at our first destination on this day of doing enjoyable things and it is a local farm stand / nursery. We're actually going to go to 2 today. This one my best friend Heidi has told me about, and she really liked it here. And I also called them ahead of time because I am on the hunt for fall garden plant starts. And those are actually really hard to come by. I started my own broccoli and cauliflower and pumpkin from seed, and those have all been transplanted into the garden. They're all doing really well. But there are, like, I really wanted a winter squash. There are just other things, kale, that you can get that I didn't start. And I'm taking my cucumbers out. They're way dead, and I just haven't gone in to remove them yet. So I'm going to have 6 open spots in the garden, and I want to put something there. So I kind of just called around to see, you know, if anybody had anything fall garden vegetable related, and 2 places said yes. All the others said no. They were like, we have pumpkins that you can pick or like buy, but no plant starts. So this place and then another place. And also I want to can salsa today. So I have a bunch of tomatoes in the freezer. I don't really have that many fresh ones right now. They're pretty picked over at this point. And I want some fresh tomatoes for canning salsa. I don't want to use my frozen ones. So I'm going to get some tomatoes, some jalapenos, a couple red onions, I think. And I want to make some tzatziki sauce. I'm going to see if they have cucumbers and some plant starts. And I just figured I'd take you with me. We can look around, see what flowers they have right now, just see what they have. And I thought it would be really fun and relaxing and a good way for me to get the camera out. So let's go do that. Okay, well, I'm already excited because they have dill. And I did not get to preserve nearly enough dill this year, so I wanted another plant. I think I'm actually going to put this in a pot, not in the ground, and see how long I can keep it going inside, because I definitely want more dill than what I currently have. So I'm definitely going to be taking one of these with me. And then they have their annual flowers on sale for 99 cents each. Look at all the cute little bees. But I don't think I'm gonna get any of these today. Pretty though. They're so cute. Hi.
She's like,
Hi, Chatty. Okay. You're very curious. You're a curious one. I've been told you peck. I'm not putting my fingers in there. Oh my goodness. Very cool. I really like this place. This is a really cool. I'm glad we came here. This is neat. And they've got 3 greenhouses of stuff. Well, I guess 4. This is really neat. They've got some beautiful bouquets of flowers. I think that's so cool. Anytime I see flower bouquets, it makes me so happy. And a little bit of produce. I did get a couple of red onions. I think maybe I do need some garlic. Maybe I'll get some garlic here. And then they do have some more produce down this way. Some corn. I think I'll probably pick up some corn here too. Okay, the next place we're going is only a mile away, and it's just a normal road. So I think I'm gonna talk to you really quick on our way. So that was really successful and that was really fun. I really enjoyed that, getting to see the turkeys and the different greenhouses. They had so much stuff, and I was talking with one of the employees who was super nice. I liked her a lot. And they asked me about the filming, and so I told them about my YouTube channel, which makes me so nervous, but I gotta own it. I'm doing it, I gotta own it. So I was talking to them about it, and they were looking it up and talking about my content and stuff, and it was cool. It was really fun. So I ended up getting 6 jalapenos, 2 red onions, a cucumber, 3 heads of garlic, 6 ears of corn, and then the dill plant. When I called, they had said that they did have some fall garden plant starts. I didn't find any, and the lady that I was talking to said that she didn't know about that. So, but that's okay. I got the dill, and you know what? It's kind of a want. It's not really a need. So if I don't end up getting anything to fill the cucumber spots, it's not the end of the world. I figured I would just look around and see what I could find. I don't want anything like annual flower wise because my season is pretty much over. It's almost September, and I don't have that much time left, so I'm not going to waste my money on that. But yeah, so that one was really successful. We do have one more to go to, but that's not where we're going right now. I'm running these errands in order of where they are so that I'm not wasting a bunch of gas. So next up we are going to Barnes & Noble. I love Barnes & Noble. It's one of my favorite places to spend time because, and let me know in the comments what you think about this. I'm thinking about starting a like virtual like homesteaders book club. I don't know how to say that any better. The reason I want to do this is because I have such terrible seasonal affective disorder in the wintertime here in New York. The winters are so long and I get super depressed. And I told Tom, my husband, I was like, you know, I really think that I need to combat that by finding something to do to fill my time more productively, and maybe I won't have such a hard time because I spend all of winter waiting for summer. And so if I can use my waiting room like a classroom, perhaps I'll have an easier time. So I think I want to start finding books, homesteading books, gardening books, animal husbandry books, cooking books. I don't know. I don't really have it all figured out yet, but I thought perhaps we could maybe do that together, and every month during the winter time I can find a book, pick a book, announce what it is. We can read it over the course of a month, and then I can post a video talking about the book, what I learned from it, you know, what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, and then in that video also announce the next book and just keep that going until maybe April. I think that would be, oh no, I'm going straight here. I think that would be a really fun, productive way to use our time in the winter while we wait for it to be summer, instead of just twiddling our thumbs and being sad. So I think I want to, it's about to be September, and I think I kind of want to start it now in September and just read the book by myself and see if I like it, see if it's something that I can get myself to even do before I officially announce doing this, and just kind of see how it goes. But if that's something that you think you'd be interested in doing with me, if you want to, you know, hear about the books, possibly read them with me, and if that's something that you think sounds nice, leave it in the comments for me. I don't have a huge following yet, so I'm not really sure if this is a good move or not, because it doesn't really seem like the kind of thing that would bring in new followers. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure about it, but we'll see. Maybe. Anyway, that's why we're going to Barnes & Noble. Also because Barnes & Noble makes me happy. The combination of those two things is why we're going. I have actually been thinking lately that I want to get a daily devotional. So I walked past the religion section and was like, wait, actually. So I'm torn between this one, I think, and this one. Let's see what this one says. That sounds nice too, though. That one lets me write something. I think maybe I want to start a little easier. I've never done a daily devotional before. That one's cute. I'm torn. Don't know which one to get. Well, I think I found it. I'm pretty sure Crafts and Hobbies Home and Garden is gonna cover what we're looking for, because I just walked all through this place and did not find, well, the personal growth section actually seemed really promising. We may be visiting that again before next summer, but for now I wanted to stick to kind of homesteading topics. So I'm gonna look through here really quick and see if anything speaks to me. Well, okay. I wonder if that one doesn't apply to me, huh? I have also really wanted to pick up journaling, really bad actually, because I have a terrible memory. And Tom will be like, oh, remember when we did this? And I'm like, no, I have no memory of that at all, actually. So I've really wanted to pick up journaling. I don't think I'm gonna do it today because I'm already buying 2 books and I really don't want to get crazy with spending money. Oh, this is the one I want though. Look at how beautiful. That's beautiful. Maybe soon. Look at these too. Classic. So pretty. Ooh. I like this one. Maybe soon.
Your love's what I need. Your love is what I need.
Okay, sorry if you can hear the, it's raining, so hopefully that doesn't mess with the sound too much. So we ended up buying 2 books. For the devotional, I ended up going with The Confident Woman Devotional by Joyce Meyer. I liked it because it has a prayer at the bottom. In the other one I was considering, I can't remember what that one was called now. It was the green one with the flowers on it. I liked that one a lot too, but it ended with a scripture, not a prayer. And this one has both a scripture, a little blurb, and then also a prayer. And I like that. I pray every day. So ending my devotional with a prayer, that's kind of what I'm looking for. It's this nice like faux leather feeling. And I just think it's really cute. And I am working on being a confident woman, so I think that this is going to be a lovely addition to my morning routine. Now, the book that I ended up going with for my little book club idea, which may or may not become a thing, was The Cook's Herb Garden by Jeff Cox and Marie Pierre Monet. And it looked, first of all, it's not very big because I want to start out easy so that I don't get discouraged. The other reason I chose this book was because next year I am adding another raised garden bed that's going to be specifically for herbs, and I really want to get more into. This year I only grew basil and oregano, and then my neighbor shared her dill with me, and I want to grow a lot more herbs. A lot more. And so this looked really cool because I was flipping through it it goes over like every herb and gives you a lot of really great information about it. And there's also recipes in here for using them. And there is a little bit of tea information in here as well, because I'm actually going to be starting 2 new raised garden beds next year, one for herbs, and then I want to have like an herb garden bed and a tea garden bed. I really, really want to get into tea, and actually I want that to become a theme for my channel. I love tea. I drink tea every day, sometimes more than once a day. And, you know, when I look into my future and I think about my goals and what I want this channel and my brand to turn into, I really want tea to always be an element in that, my future, whatever that looks like. So I want to delve into herbs and different spices and creating different flavors, both with cooking and with tea. So I just thought that this was a great place to start, an easy read, and it had pictures, which is really fun. So if you're interested in reading this with me, maybe I will make a review video for it. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with that yet, but just kind of throwing around the idea. Let me know in the comments what you think about that, if you think this book club idea is a good idea. I think it sounds really interesting. I just don't know if I have the following to pull it off yet. We'll see. I'm gonna read the books regardless of what I end up doing with it for my channel. All right, so we've got one more place to go. It's another farm stand nursery situation. This one is a lot bigger than the one that we went to, more well known in the area. I called them and they said that they do have winter squash starts. And I thought that that would be a really great thing to replace the cucumbers with. And I still need tomatoes for my salsa. So let's head there and see what they've got. Oh yeah, this place is so cool. Okay, let's see what we can find. Okay, this is definitely one of those situations where like you walk in and you don't even know where to look. This place is cool because they've got decorations and cute pots. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is so cute. Oh, I love knick-knacky garden stuff. I'm a sucker for it. Yeah, so there's so much to look at here. I just have to stay focused because I have things that I actually do really need to get, but come on, I can't resist looking at fall stuff. Like, I'm a sucker for it. Of course, they also have a huge outside section too. Lots of like shrubs and trees and stuff, which isn't what I'm here for, but still makes my heart happy, of course. I just did a walkthrough and I didn't see any fall vegetable starts. So I hope that's not another situation where the person I talked to on the phone was wrong, because they didn't have any at the other place either, which is fine. I did find a cilantro, which I wanted, along with the dill, so that's cool. All right, well, they didn't have any fall garden plant starts either, and that lady was incredibly rude about it. You're not going to be able to find anything like that around here. Rude, but true, because I can't. I didn't find any fall garden plant starts at either of the places that I went to, and I went to another one a few days ago, and they didn't have any either. So, guess I'm out of luck for that, not replacing my cucumbers with anything, which is fine. It was a want, not a need. It's not a big deal. I did a little bit of fall garden planning this year, not as much as I would have liked to. I'll do better next year. At least I got my broccoli and my cauliflower and my pumpkins. But they did have a cilantro plant, which was one of the ones I wanted. So I got dill and cilantro. I'm going to put both of them in pots and try to keep them going for as long as I can by bringing them inside at night when it starts to get cold. Cilantro was one of the other ones that I didn't plan for this year, but I wish I had had it. So that's fine. It's really not that big of a deal. I ended up with a lot of stuff. I got all the, oh, and I got tomatoes here too because I needed those to make my salsa. So now I've got all the stuff I need to make my salsa. So it wasn't a total loss. It's fine. I got mostly what I needed, just not the plant starts. But you know what? I still accomplished what I wanted to accomplish with this video because I went out, I did some things that bring me joy. I did get several things that I needed. And I got in front of the camera. I did what I wanted to do. And I am having some like tightness in my chest, like anxiety, especially when that lady was mean to me because I don't do really well with that kind of thing. But it's okay. I'm gonna sip on my apple crisp macchiato. I'm gonna go home and can up some salsa and honestly probably take a nap and just live my best life today. Maybe edit this video a little bit. But you know, I really just want to thank you for hanging out with me today while I just kind of drove around and did some tasks, had a little bit of fun. And I really appreciate you guys being so patient with me while I've worked through this whole health thing that I've been dealing with. It's been really stressful and it was really bad timing because it's the first year of me starting this YouTube channel and I'm really trying to give it my all. I'm really putting in an attempt to consistently come up with good content and put together good videos, and I'm trying to make my editing better, and I'm trying to be more confident in front of the camera and become more confident in my skills, and then to also be dealing with a new anxiety disorder in that same year. It's been really tough. However, I always try to look at things, you know, from a positive standpoint, and I look at it like this. I think that it's probably better that it's happening now in the beginning of me taking this YouTube journey than 2 years from now when my channel is potentially bigger and I have more eyes on me and the pressure's higher and my own personal pressure is higher. I think it's probably for the best that I'm getting this under control now versus in the future when I have more on my plate. So, you know, trying to stay positive and look at it, you know, from a positive standpoint. But I think being on this new medication, and then also I'm trying to be, which we already talked about with the whole book club thing, I'm trying to be more mindful about keeping myself busy and trying to, you know, use the downtime to further my knowledge base and my skill base so that I can come into the second year of my YouTube channel even more equipped to teach you guys and share that knowledge. I think that this can really turn out to be something good. So I appreciate you all so much for sticking with me, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. So I hope that you guys have an awesome day. Bye.